I finished up season 1 of Daredevil on Netflix, and it was pretty entertaining. I liked it a lot. Not knowing much about Daredevil going in, this kind of started at the beginning, and it had a lot of flashbacks where when he was a kid, how he got blind, and some of his training. Matt Murdock was Daredevil, and also involved his friend and partner, law partner, Foggy Nelson. And before I go any further, of course we'll have some spoilers, and definitely lives up to its mature rating. I would not let your children watch this. I would watch ahead and see what's appropriate for their age, but there's certainly a lot of blood in it. A lot of there's some swearing. So some of it's probably too intense for most children. That if you think you're going in like usual Marvel movie, it's a little bit more mature than that. So you definitely keep that in mind. And excuse me, the season followed the arc of Matt Murdock, Daredevil, and Foggy Nelson opening up their law firm and helping out a young lady named Karen Page. And she kind of served as like a love interest a little bit in the season, and they helped her out with a crime and ended up kind of hiring her. And most of the season involved the three of them working with a reporter named Ben Urich at times, and occasionally a nurse that would help patch up Daredevil when he got hurt. They were all working to kind of bring down Wilson Fisk, who was Kingpin in the comics, and his big crime syndicate involved the Russians, Chinese, Japanese, all some drugs in there, and he was trying to build up Hell's Kitchen area of New York after this all took place after events of the first Avengers movie. And they had a little hint in there at one point on 11th, 12th episode. And it was pretty interesting. You know, you got to go from when they started with the law firm, and he didn't even have this red suit yet, Daredevil, and progressed with him being a crime fighter, and progressed with them as kind of a law firm in training. But it was pretty interesting, especially Vincent D'Onofrio, who played Wilson Fisk. He's always pretty good in everything he does. He really gets into the character, and D'Onofrio was more the size kind of how he was in Full Metal Jacket. From the last time I'd seen him, looked like he put on a little weight, but yeah, he really got into it. I really enjoyed his acting in this, of how he portrayed Wilson Fisk. And you know, they left it kind of open, so of course there's going to be another season down the line, and I think there's going to be a few more different Marvel characters that they're going to do shows for, which will lead up to miniseries The Defenders, I believe I read, and possibly, depending on how well the shows do, how popular maybe, could end up in Avengers Infinity War Part 2, one of the movies I think I read. But yeah, Fisk was pretty controlling. He had a hand in a lot of things in the police, maybe in the newspaper, senator. So he was a pretty bad guy, but started out kind of meek, kind of meager. By the end, he was pretty tough character to deal with. I mean, I think he was the whole time anyways, but his confidence seemed to go up. He had a lot of rage beneath the surface there, but you kind of got little flashbacks with him as a kid, kind of helping explain how he is now. But it was overall pretty entertaining. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more of these Marvel Netflix collaborations. I think they'll do pretty good, and as long as they can keep up with the standard they have now with Daredevil, I think they'll all be pretty good. Recommend checking it out. Of course, be warned it's mature, so if you're a little squeamish at times, you might get a little but and keep an eye out. Watch it before your children do, and make sure it's appropriate. But other than that, it was pretty good, and I think that's gonna do it. I'll see y'all next time.